Okay, next item of business would be to declare a public hearing open on the Warren County 2040 Comprehensive Plan. And I'll ask the clerk to read the notice.
Notice is hereby given that the Warren County Board of Supervisors will hold a public hearing on the Warren County 2040 Comprehensive Plan on Friday, June 20th, 2025 at 10 a.m. The Board of Supervisors Chamber at the Warren County Municipal Center, 1340 State Route 9, Queensbury, New York. The purpose of the public hearing is to receive public comment on proposed Warren County 2040 Comprehensive Plan, which provides a long-term policy framework for growth, development, and preservation of Warren County. Plan includes goals and strategies relating to housing, transportation, infrastructure, natural resources, economic development, and quality of life. Hard copies are available for public inspection at the Warren County Planning Department, and a digital copy is available for review at the 2040 Warren County Hub. All interested parties are invited to attend the public hearing and will be given the opportunity to be heard.
Okay, anybody who would like to address the board on the comp plan, please come up to the microphone and speak directly into the. Anybody voting on the comp plan? There's nobody wishing to speak on a comp plan. I'll close that public hearing and we'll go right into committee reports. First is the chairman's report. On the 13th, I attended the May 13th Board of Supervisors meeting. 15th, I attended alliance negotiations. On the 19th, I went to the Warren County Clerks Association at their annual meeting at Lake George and welcomed them. On the 21st, I attended committee meetings of Health Services, Human Services, Occupancy Tax, and Tourism Committees. The 22nd, I attended County Facilities, Public Works, Parks O&M, Environmental Concerns, and Real Property Service, and Economic Growth and Development Committee meetings. May 28th, I attended the APA local government meeting in Long Lake. On the 29th, we had another alliance negotiation session. On the 30th, I attended legislature and rules, personnel, administration, and higher education, and finance budget committee meetings. The 31st and June 1st, I was in Lake Placid for AATV, which is Association Towns and Villages meeting. On June 4th, I attended Warren County Board of Supervisor workshop on tourism and occupancy tax, and we will have another one of those in the fall. We'll try to pick a date sometime, maybe a little bit after tourism season, to get them back in and get more input for how the summer went and what other directions they may have for us in the fall. June 6th, I attended the Joint Budget and Finance Committee meeting at SUNY Adirondack with Washington County. On June 10th, I met with the CSEA Reallocation Committee. This is a committee that meets on occasions with this case CSEA. They talk about certain job titles they would like to see adjusted, and you've got their list, and we'll be having more meetings on that. On the 17th, I attended a meeting with Marshall and Sterling Associates to review the health insurance information and trends. And then on June 18th, yesterday, I went to another AATV meeting in Minerva. So that's my report. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to mention our Employees Activity Committee. In particular, 3 individuals who have done a real good job in the last couple of months. Sam Hogan works for Amanda, and Casey O'Brien from Tourism, and Candace Hoffman in HR. They worked as a team to get together to have the food truck Wednesdays out. I was hoping to bring Sam a little truck and give her a little toy truck for all the job. But I don't know if you've been here on a Wednesday. They have 2 food trucks out front. They've been very popular, and the public is invited to drive in and enjoy the food. And so that's a good plus for the county and for all our employees. So congratulations to Sam and her team. And also on July 18th, they've scheduled a employee night at Glens Falls Dragons, the baseball team on Eastfield. And I think they're doing halfway decent. I'll ask Jack, how are they doing, Jack?
I think they're doing okay because they had a good turnout last night.
And hopefully the weather will continue to, it's supposed to improve. And, get more people out there. And it's always a good time to go to Eastfield for anything, but, you know, so, I would ask that, you know, hopefully you had that night off to try to attend that game. But there again, a round of applause for those, folks for, working on this. Okay, report of county administrator. Oh, cheers. Yeah, sorry about that. So we're gonna start with. Supervisor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tourism Committee met on May 21st. There are no resolutions in your packet resulting from that meeting. Next meeting will be June 24th, this coming Monday at 11:40 a.m.
Supervisor Mayday.
No report.
Supervisor Diamond. No report. Supervisor Gilligan.
No report.
Supervisor Turner.
Yes, thank you. The environmental concerns real property tax services did not meet in the month of May, but we will be meeting on June 20th.
Supervisor Driscoll.
Thank you, Chairman. Human Services Committee met on May 21st. From that meeting are two related resolutions, resolutions 211 and 212. This time I'd like to recognize Social Services Commissioner Nina Mastriani and her guest Jason McLaughlin, the Executive Director of the White House. Both of the resolutions are in regard to the proposed development of a homeless shelter, and Lake House is going to be carrying that application and hopefully operating shelter for Warren County. Human Services Committee will next meet on this coming Monday, June 23rd, in the morning, time around 10, I think. Also, we heard from Cornell Cooperative Extension earlier, John Bowe, and he, as he does every month, dropped off their program update, and that includes my I want to do a shout out to my big boss, who was one of the recipients this morning, Cosette Thompson. Also, two students from St. Mary's, Victoria Fernandez and Peyton Mel, their back. Thank you.
Supervisor Patton.
No report.
Supervisor Durasan.
Yes, the Criminal Justice, Public Safety, and Emergency Services Committee did not meet in May. And just a clarification from Amanda, we have a meeting on Monday for all of the offices. Some of the agendas, though, say June 24th. So
June 23rd is the correct committee day. June 24th would have been their normal committee day, but we had to move everything up a week to avoid meetings on 4th of July. So that's why it's a little scheduled. But yes, criminal justice is meeting on the 23rd. So if you see that typo on those agendas, just
okay,
disregard.
thank you for that clarification. Hopefully we'll see many of you on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Supervisor Bean.
No report.
Supervisor Cruzito.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Occupancy Tax Coordination Committee met on May 21st. One resolution came out of that, resolution 213, which is in front of us today, to amend the online version of the occupancy tax grant application for conventions, trade shows, and events. There are a few minor changes to it. I also would like to thank town of Bolton, Warrensburg, Johnsburg, Hague, Thurman, Luzerne, and Stony Creek for helping Lake George pave 2 miles of road on Goggins Road. Thank you. And I just want to acknowledge the June 4th board workshop on tourism. I think it was a great turnout. I thank everyone here that attended and helped put it together. And I think we got some real good positive feedback from it. Hopefully we can have another meeting and keep the dialogue going. So thank you.
Supervisor Moreno.
Actually, I have no report, but I'd just like to thank Kevin Hajos. Work that his team did and put together beautiful now setting. Thank the furniture and, use it really well. The only other thing that I'm just gonna report, you all have a letter from me stating about senior center meeting at the Lake Luzerne Town Senior Center on the 15th of July. It's a 15-year anniversary. We also invited Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. She's not sure she'll be able to make it, but she did donate not donate, she gave us $450,000 in grant to help that senior center get done. Thank you.
Supervisor Stroud.
Yes, you do have two floor resolutions, number 5 and number 6. This follows my discussion with the Board of Elections Commissioners Hubbard and McLaughlin. And I would appreciate you to to allow this to come to the floor. The current New York State minimum wage is $15.50. The current established rate for our election poll site inspectors is 15. We would appreciate you raising that to 16.50 so that we don't violate the minimum wage standard and we put forward a wage that is more likely to attract elections poll site inspectors and retain them. So I would appreciate your support on that. Other counties, by the way, are paying $18.50. So at this time, I'm only asking you $16.50 if you would. Thank you.
Supervisor Wild.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. Personnel Administration and Higher Education met on the 30th of May. 4 resolutions in front of the board today that I'd appreciate your support on, 216, 19. 216 is an acknowledgement and more of a add a girl to our own Amanda Allen. She's going to be an officer of the New York State Association of Clerks. We have moved this resolution. 217 is the collective bargaining agreement with the Teamsters. 218 is employee timekeeping management policy. And 219 is an unmanned aircraft, basically a drone policy for Warren County.
Supervisor McGowan.
No report.
Supervisor Strainer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Health Services met on May 21st. From that comes 2 resolutions, 210 and 211. 210 is to amend the resolution 708 of 2022 to authorize an agreement with the Salvation Army for the Warren Hamilton County Office for the Aging Senior Nutrition Meal Program. 211 is accepting a proposal from Warren Washington Homeless Youth Coalition doing business as Wade House, authorizing an agreement to provide site development services. Also, Dee gave us her annual report. I don't know if any of you saw it. It was quite enlightening to see how many seniors we've helped. And if anyone would like a copy of it, I'd be glad to get it for you. Also, I met with the courts for their annual meeting and everything's fine with them. And we did give Wanda Smith another 5 years. So that's all I had, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Thank you.
Supervisor Etu.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Economic Growth and Development Committee met May 22nd. No resolutions came from that specific meeting, but before us is Resolution 208, looking to adopt Warren County Comprehensive Plan. We have leaders from private day if anybody has questions later. Schedule the meeting in June.
Supervisor Thomas.
Finance and Budget met on May 30th. Out of that meeting, Resolution 206 is supplemental appropriations. Affects 2 departments, Board of Elections. The $67,000 appropriated for the special election will be returned to contingent. And the other was Veteran Services, and that's a transfer of $7,500 salaries to auto supplies. 207 amends the 2025 Warren County budget for health services and social services. 221,000 for health services and social services is 126,000. Resolution 220 will establish a capital project, H 443, Northern Aircraft Apron and Taxiway B reconstruction and design. It transfers $221,898 to the project. The local share is $5,548. 221 appropriates 14,000 from the computer reserve, 6,000 to IT, and 8,000 to countryside. Resolution 222 it introduces the 2025-26 tentative budget for the Adirondack Community College and sets a public hearing on July 18th at 10 a.m. The cost to Warren County is $2,676,031 as part of the joint. Also at the May 30th meeting, we had a review from the county treasurer about 2024, currently where we're at. And also, I'd like to, the last sales tax report. May that continue.
Thank you. Reporter County Administrator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. June 10th, I attended the Lake George Regional Chamber of Commerce Board meeting. We followed up on some of the comments from the workshop that you've mentioned and Supervisor Cressito mentioned. They wanted to express their thanks to all of you for the support. They said it was a great session. Everyone admitted the weather coupled with changing tourism trends is making this a challenging summer season. Leisure travel is down and conference and group travel seems to be doing fairly well. So they're concerned about the weather as the rest of us are. June 11th, we met with the state ILS staff. ILS funding for the Public Defender's Office is consistent and will be forecasted to remain as such for the upcoming years. ILS has offered to provide assistance in funds to help our PD office relocate a large portion of their organization to better offices. And we've been discussing that for about a month now. So they're pretty constrained in the space they have. We're looking forward to an opportunity to maybe create additional space for them. June 11th, I had the pleasure of attending the County Highway Safety Days event at the Painted Pony in Lake Luzerne. It was attended by County DPW, town, highway personnel, and other crews from across the county. It's a great event that's planned and run by our self-insurance office, and they, along with many of our safety partners, did a superb job. I even had the opportunity to drive a tandem. That was pretty cool. And the things that it looks like a helicopter cockpit. The things that these guys do out there on the roads when they're driving those things, plowing the roads or doing road work, they're phenomenal. On June 12th, Supervisor Cressito, Sheriff LaFar, District Attorney Carosone, and I had the pleasure of welcoming the Hudson Valley Firefighters Association to their annual conference in Lake George Village, and they've already booked the conference for next year. June 17th, we had a county emergency management assessment by the New York State Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. The assessment is conducted every 3 years to better understand county level capabilities and to identify potential gaps across the state. My assessment is this county is well prepared to handle an emergency that comes up. Our folks are well trained, leadership planning is superb. We'll get an assessment for New York State next month. I would like to commend, and Supervisor Murillo mentioned it, DPW Buildings and Grounds, Purchasing Department, IT Department, and the Clerk of the Board of Supervisors team for the great work they did renovating this boardroom. We still have some bugs we're working through, and next meeting you'll see those all worked out. It's been a great effort. They were able to take ARPA money, as you know, unexpended ARPA money that became available the last couple months of the year before the closeout date, and they bent metal to get this thing where it is today. So we appreciate that. Okay, employee anniversary dates. John Osgood, IT, 20 years. Matt Buren, District Attorney's Office, 20 years. Denise DeResta, Veteran Services for 20 years. And at 25, Samuel Brelt from DPW. Robert York from Mental Health at 26. Jason Carosone, our DA, at 26 years. Tammy DiLorenzo, the County Administrator's Office, 28 years. Julie Butler, 30 years. Pat Belden, Public Health, 35 years. and Scott McLaughlin in telecommunications, 35 years. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Porter County Attorney.
Good morning. I get to start with a joyful note for the board. This past month, Assistant County Attorney Ryan Dickey was appointed to fill the position of First Assistant County Attorney. He has been with the county for the past 8 years, and I have found him since my start here with the county 3.5 years ago to be a trustworthy and reliable partner. And I look forward to working with him jointly as the first assistant in the office on a go-forward basis. Wanted to make one note for Resolution 212 of 2025, which is the proposed local law that would be publicized if it's approved today. And it's a technical request to amend at the appropriate time in this meeting, Section 8, which is the very last sentence. This local law is local law that's subject to a referendum on petition, which means it requires a 45-day period before it becomes effective. So I'd ask the board to consider an amendment to that one sentence in Section 8 that states the local law shall take effect immediately 45 days after filing in the office of the Secretary of State. I apologize that we did not catch that when it went up to the front. Next, I continue on a monthly basis to commend and thank the membership of the Risk and Safety Committee. The Risk and Safety Committee was formed by this board last year. They meet monthly. They meet a few days before each board meeting, and their work becomes part of what my office gets to present to personnel the following month in committee, and then this board gets to review and consider what seems like almost a monthly basis. There's 2 resolutions that are before you that are the work product of the Risk and Safety Committee. Those are resolutions 218 and 219. The employee timekeeping approval management policy and the unmanned aircraft system use policy. I do want to let the members of this board know that the department heads on that committee are taking substantial time over and above their normal duties to meet not just monthly, but they then form small working groups for particular policies to assist, really to do the work of drafting, amending, and making sure the policy meets all of those departments' needs across the county. So before it's approved by the Risk and Safety Committee, a very large cross-section of the county departments have been involved in the tailoring or creation of the policy and approving it. And that is what you see before you as the work product under resolutions 218 and 219. 219, I would be wrong not to thank the supervisor from Queensberry, Supervisor E2. He agreed to roll up his sleeves and provide his subject matter expertise to the working group to make sure we could get that policy right. And what that policy is it's a county-wide policy governing drone use. Our insurance carrier has also taken a good look at that policy, and it will hopefully be one of the many bricks we're creating that will assist in our risk management and our renewal process with travelers going into 2026. That's all I have for this month. There'll be a full litigation brief at the Personnel Committee. Thank you.
Reading of communications.
We have the county auditor's real property tax corrections report for May of 2025, which indicates there were none processed. Capital District Regional OTB financial reports dated November 30th, 2024, and January 31, 2025, as well as their audited financial statements and required supplementary and other information for years ended December 31, 2024, and 23. There is a notice of public hearing regarding the ADKREI LLC project in the town of Queensbury from Fitzgerald Morris Baker Firth. We have the Assistant County Attorney Order of Succession Letter from Larry Ellman, County Attorney. And then Washington County Board of Supervisors Resolution number 142 of 25, which authorizes the sale and conveyance of the Crockwell Pond property by SUNY Adirondack, and another appointing a member to the Warren Washington County IDA and Civic Development.
To reading of resolutions.
Proclamation numbers 26 through 29, resolution numbers 206 through 222, and floor resolution numbers 1 through 4 were distributed to the members of the Board of Supervisors and posted to the Warren County website on June 13th. Floor resolution numbers 5 and 6 were posted and distributed on June 17th. The proclamations before you are number 26, Elder Abuse Awareness Date, which is June 15th. Number 27, Alzheimer's Awareness Month for June 2025. Number 28, PTSD Awareness Month for June 2025, and number 29, Pride Month for June 2025. Motion is needed to bring floor resolution number 1 to the floor.
A motion to bring floor resolution by Supervisor Runyon. Do we have a second? Supervisor Molino. All those, any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Floor resolution number 1 will now be resolution 223. Motion to bring floor resolution number 2 to the floor.
Motion to bring number 2, Supervisor Briscoe, second by Supervisor Gilligan. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Floor resolution number 2 will now be resolution 224, and that will be subject to a roll call vote. Motion is needed to bring floor resolution number 3 to the floor.
We have a motion, Supervisor Runyon, second by Supervisor Bean. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Floor resolution number 3 will now be resolution number 225. Motion to bring floor resolution number 4 to the floor.
Motion by Supervisor Runyon, second by Supervisor Strainer to bring floor resolution number 4. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Floor resolution number 4 will now be resolution 226. Motion to bring floor resolution number 5 to the floor.
Motion to bring number 5 by Supervisor Strauss, second by Supervisor Thomas. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Floor resolution number 5 will now be resolution 227, and motion to bring floor resolution number 6 to the floor.
Motion by Supervisor Strauss, second Supervisor Bean. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Floor resolution number 6 is now resolution 228. There is a need to amend resolution 12 as outlined by the county attorney. That's to change the effective date in section 8 from to make it effective upon filing. Make it subject to the 45-day permissive reference.
We have a motion. By Supervisor Gilligan, second by Supervisor Wild to amend resolution 212. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. All right, will there be any recusals from any resolutions? Seeing none, let's have public comment and discussion on the resolution. Any public comment on any of the resolutions? Any board discussion on any of the resolutions? Supervisor Diamond. Chairman, I have a question on, right? Read through the comprehensive plan, it's very detailed, and I know there was a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of people involved in the plan, but what I was looking for in the plan, estimates on implementation, could not identify them in the plan itself. My question is, did I miss it, or was it left out? For what, and what reasons why cost estimates of the implementation cost estimates would be included in there to give us something, to start with as the process continues on.
Mr. Chairman, Yeah, Nora Bell, our senior planner, lead consultant.
Thank you.
Ethan?
Thank you, Supervisor. Thanks for your attention to this. So the question, why were there not specific cost estimates included in some of the priority actions outlined in the comprehensive plan? As the comprehensive plan is a long-range policy document, we recognize that a lot of the actions that we choose to implement will be done on a bit of an opportunistic way, in which as a state and federal government release new funding opportunities, we will likely pursue them as they come up. And the amount of effort that goes into doing a detailed cost estimate in 1 year for a project that could be implemented in 3 or 4 years would be extremely resource intensive time consuming to do. So for really most of the projects, you'll find no cost estimates of those.
The city of Glens Falls did a detailed downtown revitalization plan several years back. And what I found interesting in that was the work cost estimates. So that gave the city, as they developed the plan, starting point to do a comparison between year-to-date actual cost estimates versus what it was going to cost when it was time to. That's kind of what I put in the comprehensive plan. I thought it was well written, a lot of work into it. That to me would have been important to have that in that to have them start. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other questions? Okay, let's vote on resolution.
Resolution 206, making supplemental appropriations. Ms. Runyon. Yes. Mr. Mayday,
Yes.
Mr. Diamond,
Yes.
Ms. Gilligan. Yes. Ms. Turner,
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll,
Yes.
Mr. Patchit,
Yes.
Mr. Drossy,
Yes.
Mr. Bean,
Yes.
Mr. Crusito,
Yes.
Mr. Merlino,
Yes.
Mr. Stroud,
Yes.
Mr. Wild,
Yes.
Mr. McGowan,
Yes.
Mr. Strainer,
Yes.
Mr. Etu,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Chairman Garrity.
Yes.
Resolution passes with 926 votes in favor. Resolution 207, amending Warren County budget for 2025 for various departments. Ms. Runyon.
Yes.
Mr. Mayday,
Yes.
Mr. Diamond,
Yes.
Ms. Gilligan. Yes. Ms. Turner,
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll,
Yes.
Mr. Patchit,
Yes.
Mr. Drossy,
Yes.
Mr. Bean,
Yes.
Mr. Crusito,
Yes.
Mr. Merlino,
Yes.
Mr. Stroud,
Yes.
Mr. Wild,
Yes.
Mr. McGowan,
Yes.
Mr. Strainer,
Yes.
Mr. Etu,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Chairman Garrity.
Yes.
Resolution passes with 926 votes in favor. Resolution 208, adopting Warren County Comprehensive Plan. Ms. Runyon,
Yes.
Mr. Mayday,
Yes.
Mr. Diamond,
Yes.
Ms. Gilligan,
Yes.
Ms. Turner,
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll,
Yes.
Mr. Patchit,
Yes.
Mr. Drossy,
Yes.
Mr. Bean,
Yes.
Mr. Crusito,
Yes.
Mr. Merlino,
Yes.
Mr. Stroud,
Yes.
Mr. Wild,
Yes.
Mr. McGowan,
Yes.
Mr. Strainer,
Yes.
Mr. Etu,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas. Chairman Garrity.
Yes.
Resolution passes with 926 votes in favor. Resolution 220. Establishing capital project H443, Northern Aircraft Apron and Taxiway B reconstruction, authorizing transfer of funds and amending Warren County budget for 2025. Ms. Runyon,
Yes.
Mr. Mayday,
Yes.
Mr. Diamond,
Yes.
Ms. Gilligan,
Yes.
Ms. Turner,
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll,
Yes.
Mr. Patchit,
Yes.
Mr. Drossy,
Yes.
Mr. Bean,
Yes.
Mr. Crusito,
Yes.
Mr. Merlino,
Yes.
Mr. Stroud,
Yes.
Mr. Wild,
Yes.
Mr. McGowan,
Yes.
Mr. Strainer,
Yes.
Mr. Etu,
Yes.
Thomas, Chairman Garrity.
Yes.
Resolution passes with 926 votes in favor. Resolution number 221, authorizing appropriation of funds from the Computer Reserve Fund to the Information Technology budget to purchase computers and related equipment and software and amending 2025 Warren County budget. Ms. Runyon,
Yes.
Mr. Mayday,
Yes.
Mr. Diamond,
Yes.
Ms. Gilligan,
Yes.
Ms. Turner,
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll,
Yes.
Mr. Patchit,
Yes.
Mr. Drossy,
Yes.
Mr. Bean,
Yes.
Mr. Crusito,
Yes.
Mr. Merlino,
Yes.
Mr. Stroud,
Yes.
Mr. Wild,
Yes.
Mr. McGowan,
Yes.
Mr. Strainer,
Yes.
Mr. Etu,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas, Chairman Garrity.
Yes.
Resolution passes with 926 votes in favor. Then floor resolution, which is now 224. Authorizing appropriation of funds from the Airport Repair Projects Reserve Fund to the Department of Public Works budget to fund capital project H443, Northern Aircraft Apron and Taxiway B Reconstruction Design Project, and amending 2025 Warren County budget. Ms. Runyon?
Yes.
Mr. Mayday?
Yes.
Mr. Diamond?
Yes.
Ms. Gilligan?
Yes.
Ms. Turner?
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll?
Yes.
Mr. Patchit?
Yes.
Mr. Drossy?
Yes.
Mr. Bean?
Yes.
Mr. Crusito?
Yes.
Mr. Merlino?
Yes.
Mr. Stroud?
Yes.
Mr. Wild?
Yes.
Mr. McGowan?
Yes.
Mr. Strainer?
Yes.
Mr. Etu,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Chairman Garrity?
Yes.
Resolution passes with 926 votes in favor. Just need to collect the votes.
Motion, all those in favor of the other resolution, signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay. Privilege floor and public comment. Anybody wish to address the board on any subject? Any of the board members have any comments? Supervisor Strain.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As usual, I like to do my little shout outs. And I want to congratulate, this is paid here. Tough getting old. Liam Davidson from Queensbury, his final high school track. He was the 3,000 steeplechase winner at the state meet. Not only did he set a personal best, he also set a school record. So congratulations to Liam on his last track meet for Queensbury. Also like to congratulate the Spartan girls lacrosse team. They didn't win the states. They did come in second, but they put up a gallant effort, and they're quite a team. So congratulations to them also. I'd also like to congratulate the North Warren Cougars baseball team. Again, they went to the state finals, came up a little short, but congratulations. Any team that makes it to the state finals is doing very well. So congratulations to them. Also, this was an interesting one. I want to congratulate the Luzerne trap shooting team. They went to the States. We're not quite sure how they did, but their school gave them quite the little send off before they went, and congratulations to them for making the States. And the last one here is for Brenda Hoffman. She's a teacher at Lake George School District, and she was honored this spring by the Business and Marketing Educators of the Capital District, and she won the award for Best Teacher of the Year. Congratulations to her. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Any other supervisors? Supervisor Thomas.
Yes, well, within the last week, I believe it was June 17th, was, the 250th anniversary of the person that our county's named for, Dr. Joseph Warren, gave his life on, Breeds Hill, Bunker Hill, at Bunker Hill, fighting the British, and, just think that, while we kind of kick it to the curb a little bit, I think we should acknowledge.
Thank you. Any other announcements by supervisors? Supervisor. Just.
Thank you. This evening to get ready for, employee and family night at the, Eastfield for the, Dragons. The Dragons gonna be playing a game, and it's gonna be Adirondack Thunder night there. You wear a Thunder, shirt or something like that, you get it free. $5 if you don't, and if you want to meet me in the parking lot, I've got plenty of, t-shirts to share with you. This coming Thursday on the eve of Independence Day, is the annual, Glens Falls Symphony, Orchestra's, celebration, and fireworks. For those of you who don't know, Glens Falls, smallest city, United States, orchestra. It's always a great time, a lot of people there. That concludes my report. Thank you.
County Administrator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The last, I neglected to include this in my report. The last, Friday in May, we were notified that we were placed on a list by the Department of Homeland Security designating us as a sanctuary jurisdiction. We've not taken any steps to become a sanctuary jurisdiction, but, so for the last several weeks, I've been trying to determine, the criteria. I think I understand the criteria a little bit better. I think I understand some of the potential ramifications. The county attorney and I will be, discussing this. And at Monday's criminal justice meeting, I intend to give an update with everything I know, concerning them. So right now, there's no confirmation that we are still, the list was removed after the weekend. And we have no confirmation whether we are still on the list or whether we were removed from the list. So, we're gonna have to assume that we are still on the list until we get confirmation from them. Thank you.
Any other comments or announcements? Motion to adjourn. Motion by Supervisor Strainer, second. All those in favor, signify by saying, by saying